I am good, thank you, Luke. I forgot to turn my camera on. Uno momento. Vispillo, welcome, brother. How you doing? You right, Sam? We are just getting set up. And I'm going to have to patch the game audio because it won't work. I am superb. Busy day at work, but now chilling. Right. So a few of you were in the stream yesterday and in the Discord earlier on today. The objective for this playthrough specifically is to make a village that's main output is beer. And we're going to be on a random map because obviously it's going to start as in a random location and we're just going to have to do our best. I haven't played this in a while. Like, I'm talking a long time. He looks like he enjoys a beer. Alright, primary colour. That's not too bad. Change it to black, though. Change that to Lello. We could spend years in this menu. But we're not gonna. We're not gonna. Okay. I think we need to change this to that. It'll be... oh, okay, we can have a different pattern in each one. That's cool. No, we don't want that. Let's go red and white. And let's turn the thing... Blick. Ah! I forgot how customizable this actually was. The barrel. Ooh. Do we have a barrel? We don't... oh, we do have a barrel. Right, okay. Change of plan. Done. I like it. Oh, this is new. I'm just going to start it. I'm not going to mess around with the settings too much. Where's my... oh, it's over here. How is everybody this evening? Right, we need to pause to begin with. Where have we actually started? You're going to have to give me a little bit of grace, boys, well, boys and girls, while I familiarize myself with the controls. So we have... okay, so we've got a good fishing area and a good quarry. Not really stupendous. The berry area is not very good. We've got very little clay, very little iron. I've got a salt mine. Has anybody got a good iron mine? Oh, right up north. Right. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's my terrain? I can't remember how to get up my map. With the, just switch your view so you can see... Hang on. I probably should have played this a little bit before I invited you guys in. This has all changed. Beer down. Cool. Swish. We are a handsome devil. No, we've already been there. Oh, this is bothering me. Is it in the build menu, maybe? Oh, it's here. Found it. Right, we need barley for ale. Oh my god. We are in the worst starting area for barley. Also terrible. Not... That's good. That's terrible. That's brilliant. Can we just up and move? Is anything stopping us doing that? Yeah, it's literally barren. You alright, Mika? That's somebody else's land, isn't it? Are we going to have to start this again? We might have to start this again. Hang on. We can't move into a neighbouring town because that'll cause a war and we don't have any troops. So, in order to play long enough to unlock troops to be able to fight that battle out, we'd need to play for a while. And we don't have a while. So, now it's sending us over here. That one... Was that one okay? Oh, I can drag him. Sweet. Right, you start down there. I'm starting over here. Ah! We're good. Fixed. Ish. So now if we check. Go away. Mother... This game hates me. You know what? We're going to have to make it work, boys. We're going to have to make it work. What have we got? We have got a really good hunting zone. We've got a really good... Oh, okay. We got a salt mine as well. The berry bushes are too far away to be effective. I would have been better off having a fishing lake, to be fair, but we'll do what we can do. Where is my camp? Oh, right here. That's handy. Just pause the game for a second. Alright, so I use corpse pits, but not in the way that you might think. So first of all, I try and make sure my map is perfectly squared off. And then I use corpse pits to square out my town. Try and get this one perfectly square as well. Like that. Then we can... remove that road. Make a new one. And keep it as straight as we can. Cool. So these corpse pits are not actually going to get constructed. We're just using them as almost placeholders. So if we do that, then this, then this. Chaos buddies. The Chaos buddies have arrived. Da, 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 da. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, wait. We'll save that one. No. Get rid of that one as well. Demolish. Demolish. We got a nice little square starting point. So the first thing we're going to need is a firewood situation. We have no firewood. Okay. So we're gonna need a lumberjacks. Where is my residential logistics gathering? There we go. Doesn't need to be near a road or anything. Does need to be away from the animals though. We could actually do with starting to clear out this area of woods over here. I might pop it here. Build my stuff, you lazy laggards.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
And we need a storehouse as well. The storehouse I want to be more central, so maybe here. And then the granary next to it. Freaking cow was in the way. How is everybody doing this evening? Right, hang on, we got some families already, so... Wait, we can go into... We got 5 homeless families. Uh-oh. Need to get the materials out of the exposed air first, so things don't degrade, and then once we've done that, we can start looking at getting a lumberjack on the move and getting a hunter set up. We can start taking advantage of this thing. Meat product.
That axe really needs some sharpening.
I'm just going to assign one family so they pull the food in. I'll assign one family there as well.
Can I stay where there's drink?
Running out of food. Where's the hunter hunting camp? Try and keep it fairly close to the hunting area. And then we'll start on our first housing bit. Not built yet. Nice. We can set an area. Advanced. We can sort of set the work area to like here, and then we'll start chopping down all the trees that we don't really need. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Yo, Sophie. Making beer eventually. Yeah, we're trying to. First of all, we got to put roofs over people's heads. Husband, Ulrich. That's going to be... Hey. Stop. I'm busy. That one's only blade. This one's... Oh, don't be like that. Hello? Who's this one? We got another husband. What else we got in the chat right now? Mika. What else we got in the chat? Oh, we'll have to leave him as he is. Hans shall keep his name. What new series? So... We've currently got the Orcs and the Battanian series running side by side. Ah, lovely. Kitchen post we can move now. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Move that over here. We kind of want everything on roads where possible. Just to speed people up. Kind of need my... Where's me graves? Oh, I think we made that road wonky. Too steep to build. Oops. Too steep to build a house? I don't think so. Oh, we need to... I wonder if they still... They must do, surely. Go ahead, Jan. No worries, Soph. I appreciate everybody's in different time zones, so we don't always get to spend a great deal of time with each other. Right, I want to make this area the housing area. It says it's too steep to build on, but I don't think it means too steep for the houses. I think it just means too steep for the grave plots, which I use as markers. Sort of mark out where I'm going to be building. That won't let me put that there. Great, I'll eyeball it. We might have a wonky town, boys. I'll do my best. About there? That is 100% wonky. I don't even see this road. There? Question mark? Oh no. You know what? I've seen country roads in the UK with bendier roads and that. I'm happy with that. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. So we are going to put that up to a vote. So the members will get to vote on whether or not they want to restart the companion series. The only reason I would be considering restarting it at the moment is down to the fact that we do have a lot of dead. I think I made it a little too... How shall I put this? A little too difficult. But I don't want little houses. I want one big plot. So you can shut up and go away. No, I need something to block it off. That's the problem. Boys, this has all gone horribly wrong. Yeah, so the members, I think we'll have a vote on whether or not we restart the companion series. Why are you in red? Don't do me like this, bro. Oh, a woman. My apologies. Very square, unlike most of the roads in North England, and no potholes, very good roads. Yeah, and do you know what? Me and the missus were only whinging about potholes earlier on today. They are absolutely diabolical in the UK at the minute. It makes me begrudge paying road tax, because I'm like, what am I actually paying it for? This needs, like... Normally this would be 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this one would take up... We're trying to do something here, boys. I'll explain if I can pull it off. I want one homestead with a massive garden. I don't want multiple homesteads. You see how that front part's giving us a huge homestead? Ah, that might work. Yeah, that works. I think. No, it doesn't. So what's happening here is that dotted line in the middle. See where it's got the workshop behind it? That's the garden. I want the garden to be massive. That'll do. I think that's everywhere on the roads. Yeah. My boss's boss drives an M5, BMW M5, and he popped 3 tyres in the space of 2 months just on potholes. Now he doesn't drive his M5 into work anymore. His wife drives his M5 and he drives her car in because it's got bigger tyres, so it doesn't matter as much. But I used to go up to school instead of down, even though we live in the mountain. That's... Right, so we should have a little bit of silver. Here we do. Oh, they've changed it. Any planks? Okay, what's our situation? Got enough fuel for 19 months. And we've got enough food for 2 months. We still have 4 families that are unhoused. We need planks. We need another plot then, don't we? I'll do this one on this side. Small opening. Big garden. Thank you muchly. And I kind of want to do the same on this side as well. Tundra. Oh, okay, you're sorted then. I think anybody driving around in low-profile tyres this day and age is just risking a rather expensive garage bill for new tyres. Get some more housing on the go. These plots become important later on. Become very important later on. Without them, it kind of doesn't work. There to there. To there. Why is we in red? Is it because of the trees? Do 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 do.
Bring this here, move that there.
One hide. Brenner's got 7 meat, 7 bread. Okay. I'm not sure where we're getting fuel from, because it says we've got 14 fuel, but I'm not seeing... Your car is a bus. Nice. My car is a Ford B-Max, which is absolutely stellar for kids, because it's got sliding doors. But she's 10 years old now. Lost 2 this year, just driving Nissan Micra. Looking at, yeah, my car tyres are pretty cheap as well, thankfully. My car cost me an absolute fortune not long back. We had the clutch went at the same time as the catalyst on the exhaust. And then shortly after that, the turbo went. What went after the turbo?
Can I stay where there's drink?
The turbo went, and then I got it back from the turbo. Oh, and then the wishbone on the driver's side went as well. A cycle girly. Do you know what? I used to cycle to and from work when I lived in Nottingham. And there's definitely advantages to it. My tyres are about 400 to 500 a piece. Jesus. I'd cry, mate. Absolutely. I can imagine going in for my MOT and it'd be like, oh, you need 2 new tyres. I'd just sob. Instant sobbing. Just not even... No hesitation. No pride. Just it's sobbing time. Right, we still have 3 families that are unhoused. Oh, that Stream Elements message is a bit janky. I shall fix that later. Imagine pulling up at a Mackie D in a school bus.
This is heavier than it looks. We all know what
Does anybody remember the days when you could get like a really cheap second-hand car? I'm talking like, there used to be a thing in Nottingham. They have a newspaper called the Evening Post, and they used to have a section of the Evening Post called Jalopy Corner, and it was basically people that had got cars and they were selling them, and the car maybe had a year's worth of life left in it, if that. And they would sell them at a discount. So you'd pick them up for like 500 quid. Like you could pick up a whole ass car for 500 quid. These days, they'll let you sniff a car for 500 quid. If you're lucky. Stick a road in behind here. Nope. Stick a road in here. Looks. I'm going to pack this quite dense. Probably need another ox. Oh, blue flashes. Someone's in trouble. The bandits stole 5 firewood. Kill them. Kill them with fire. I take kids to shops because their mums don't stop arguing. They don't have time to give their children lunch. Aw, that's nice. Second-hand Nissan was just over 400. Mate, you got a bargain. Yeah, I remember buying a mini metro back in the day. For like 400 quid. A mini metro city. It was so old it still had a manual choke. Just have 3 homeless families. I'm trying to clear out these 2 plots here so we can build in them. Oh? See, it's turning red, but it's not telling me why it's red. Plot too small. I literally built 2 over here. Why? Why be problem? Did I build them on the... Nope. Oh, they've added a planting cost thing. Well, that's going to bite me in the arse later. Okay, let's try. Move that road. Slam a road down the middle. And then let's build... house. Oh, don't like that. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, it's this thing. It's the big trees in the way. You spent more on keeping it alive. Well, the total cost for the turbo, the catalyst, the clutch, everything that... My car, I've had it since it was about 2 years old. And it's 10 years old now, so I've had it for 8 years. And it's never required any serious work at all. But... when it did go wrong, everything that went wrong with it, it ended up costing me about £4,600 or something like that to put right. But then you look at the price of new cars, or even second-hand cars nowadays, it was like, it wasn't really economic to get it, to like replace it. So it was going to cost me less just to fix it.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Once we get some planks, we can actually upgrade these to...
Bring this here, move that there.
oh, small village. Boys, I've been gabbing and I've completely lost...
Why do I have to carry this alone?
We need a market. We've not built a market. Ah, they've took down our big tree. Might be able to build now.
Fresh start for me.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple. Come on, lad, come along.
Can I build here? Am I allowed to build here?
Come on, laddie, come on.
Am I allowed to build here? No. Where am I allowed to build? Am I allowed to build here? No. Construction cost 4, but I've got 18 logs. I don't understand why it's stopping me.
If I have to spend another winter in Albert's barn, I'll like to freeze me balls off. Even with his wife to keep me warm.
I could throw some houses in next to the market. Just no, I can't because there's not enough space.
Alone.
Alright, build those. At this point, we just need something. Underside families needed for construction. That's fine. A bandit camp was sighted. Where? Where be this camp of delinquents? Not in our borders, it isn't. We're off to a tragic start, boys. See yourself. Have a nice evening, day, whatever it might be. Not enough supplies yet, really. Hadn't noticed. I've not left enough space for that. I made the market too big. I could live there next to the woodcutters. Is this all dead stuff? No, no, there's still trees there to be cut.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the pegs.
You got a point. Keep our hearts warm on tables full by our own hands. We waste nothing, tend to play with plot care and set down Mrs. Roots. New upgrades, small holding, increases approval from food variety, increases success chance of tree planting. Okay. Sorry, I changed the name of that. Oh, we restarted, didn't we? Beer Town. Right. The good news is, we no longer have any homeless. We've got 80 planks and 7. I mean, requirements not met. Meats, fishes, and animal produce. Vegetables, grains, or fruit. Well, veggies. And you can make that. Those trees won't produce fruit for a while, but they'll give us food variety when they do. Right. What can we do? He's constructing that. You can stop that, so we've got enough planks for now. Generic storage is almost full. That's helpful. Make it bigger. Granary is fine. Shh. We don't have any spare people. That's why nobody's working on construction. Hurry up. Pay 21,000 for my truck, and it's pre-owned. Yeah, second-hand car prices are a bit nuts at the minute. We need somebody in the granary. So we got, what? 1 lumberjack. 1 hunter. Somebody in there, that's 3. What's everybody up to? 5 occupied. What are they doing? Guy in there. Guy in there. Guy in there. Nobody in there. I don't know. Oh, 2 unassigned families. There are people not doing anything. Idiot. Right, put somebody on firewood, because apparently we're out of firewood. We don't have a lot of families yet, so we don't really need to worry about that. $42 silver. You didn't used to have to buy the seeds, it used to be just generic vegetables.
This is heavier than it looks.
And we can't actually make anything here just yet. Then we expand this. We expand that. Gives us more room for people. What's the situation like? Food 6 months. Probably do is a second body in the hunter's tent. The toolware as well is new. Don't know if you hover over that, look. Got a 1 year's worth of tool usage, and then I'm going to need more tools. Yeah, same, Donald. I've not played it in a long time. There's been a lot of updates. Which pantry's full? Oh, we need water access, don't we? Before I forget. Where is the well? Ah, there it is. It just so happens we have an underground water vein right there. Top job.
Bring this here, move that there.
Right, we don't have 13 months of fuel, so you don't need to be there anymore. Can we build houses on this yet? Oh, let me get rid of that. No, it won't let us. I wonder, is it too steep? Is that the problem? What if I try and build a house on this side? Not enough goods. I don't get what you mean. Yes, we're playing a strategy game and chinwagging about the car market. I had a car a couple of years ago, got it for the equivalent of £1,800, dingy old Skoda, but had about 2 good years with it before it had to be scrapped. Skodas are solid cars, to be fair. An old boy that I know had a Skoda Fabia for like 16 years, and eventually it broke down on him, and he got a new car. I think he got a VW. And shortly after getting the VW, we went back, took the VW back and got another Skoda. I used the wrong thing for my dimensions. This is what we're supposed to be using. My bad. Yeah, I've built us on a bit of a hill here. This was a mistake. Right, we've got 3 idle families, so let's find them something to do. We could build a trading post and start trading firewood. That's always a good early game. I say always, like I say, the game's changed a lot since I have... Why does it say not enough goods? Oh, I don't have enough logs. I'll put 3 of you in there then. Oh. So I keep moving my mic because I keep changing my seating position. You alright, Walter? How's it going? Lumberjack go brr. I think all these trees are saplings, are not... Right, we'll do that there. We'll have them there. That's going to be a bit jank now the well's there. I have to rethink that one. I'll put a smaller homestead there. If I do that, boarding that off again. Are you going to let me build a house on the edge of this hill? I don't think you are you? You're not.
Keep your hearth warm and your home cozy.
Let me build that. Yeah, Meech, I've already done that. I've given the bigger work area here. Whoops. They've got that. Well, you might actually be right, brother. We might have to give them a bit more. To be fair, I just wanted to make room for the trader station. So now we'll take all of this here. Reduce this down back to 1 now. I am out of practice, boys. I should have... No, I wanted to attach to that side. Meow. What about... there? Works. Wait. So if we put somebody in there... We're going to get stomped by bandits, aren't we? Because we failed to prepare in time. Boys, I might let us down. We might all get killed. This could be the end. This is the end. And I don't think the terrain's that uneven. I mean, over here it is. Look, we've built houses on this side. And this is way more uneven than the other side. If anything, it levels out over here. That is one thing I will credit Manor Lords with. The fact that you can... These are actually detailed models. It's not like they're just... Bro is bored. Get your firewood. Get your firewood. Get your firewood right here. Pantry's empty. Why is the pantry empty? There's supposed to be 2 hunters. Hunters? What are you doing? Where are you, kind sirs? Oh, they are out in the woods. Is it just that everybody's stocked up on food? Yeah, I think everybody's got food in their homes. We do need another trading post. We don't have the silver for it, though. A mix of banner and manor. That would be nice. What do you mean, Donald? Like a mixed stream? Oh, you mean the game? Isn't that Medieval Dynasty supposed to be something along those lines? Isn't it supposed to take the best things from Bannerlord and the best things from Manor and combine them into one? An ambitious project. But that was my understanding of what that was supposed to be. Okay, we have 30 small game, 7 beetroots. We got a bit of cash money. Got a bit of cash. What we need is to start... What I should have done is got the firewood up and running, like, immediately. Because we need money. And we ain't got no money. I was too busy trying to mess around with these plots over here. What I should have done is focused on just getting something up that can actually produce some value for us. My bad.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
But we should have firewood for days now. It'd be kind of cool if you could manage your feasts in Bannerlord in a bit more detail, although maybe not this much. I agree. I think the kingdom management aspect of Bannerlords is extremely underfleshed. Right, we need more families now. Have you been upgraded? You have been upgraded. Ooh. The residing families become permanently assigned to their backyard extension, increasing its yield. Oh. So the small holdings upgrade we got, the whole family will just focus on this. Interesting. Are we at the maximum number? Yeah, we are. We're at the maximum number of available housing, so we need to increase the housing. So, you get upgraded. You get upgraded. You get upgraded. You get an upgrade. You get an upgrade. Everybody gets an upgrade. You mean we have more space? No, you have more people to feed. Nope, screwed that up. Right, see if we can avoid this bottom corner. Nope, won't let me build there either. The jankiness. The spankiness. The downright disgustingness. Get rid of this. Remove this. So we've got the well there, which is causing a bit of a road blockage. Don't be like that. Now you've made a road wonky. Pop that there. But then I don't think it's going to let us build in this bottom half. I think it's too janky. Not.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beaten sun. You all know what that means.
That's a crappy garden. That's a decent sized garden. And then, ooh, yeah, build that. Even though we don't have the money for the, well, for anything, yeah. Build the house. Build the house. Build the house. We've got space for 3 more families. our approval is in a position where we should attract more families, so we'll just have to wait until they arrive. And then we need to put one in the trading centre to start selling firewood.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad batch. These things do happen from time to time. Carry this on.
Espinosa, how's it going, brother? I want fruits and veg, but we don't have the money for it, so there's no point in constructing it yet.
Well, perhaps it was simply a bad batch. These things do happen from time to time.
Why not? But now, because we've got an existing holding there, it creates its own barrier. In theory... Yeah, we can. We can create another one here, look. Let's just get in the shape right. Boy. Right, it doesn't like that. What about... here to here to here? Not really a big back garden though, is it? What about here to here to here? That's an even crappier back garden. Try that again. I mean... Ooh, Christ. Not ideal. But it'll throw some veg. Well, I'll turn that one into an orchard. When we've got the money. Have we got more families? We have got more families, so we need a body in the trade. In the trade, we go to fuel, we'll go to firewood. Yep. We'll trade it. Export that bad boy. Desired surplus. So it's 1 per month per dwelling. So that's 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. We need to keep 72. Let's keep 80 just to be on the safe side. And we'll flog the rest. Sweet. Right, granary, got somewhere, got somewhere, that's cool. You're doing that, that's cool. You're building that, that's cool. We've only got one person in there, we've got 2 people in hunting. Let's just check that they're not over hunting. They might be over hunting. That doesn't look too good, to be fair. Advanced, reserve. Leave it at half. That's what you do with the fishes. Well, there's a calculation to work out the fishes. We'll leave it at half, though. They'll stop hunting when it gets to half. What we got? Food for 6 months, fuel for 21. Never played this, so there's no interest. No worries, Despinosa, mate. Until the bandits steal the firewood again. They'll never take our beer. We don't have any beer yet. The beer is lacking. We're an hour in, we've not made a single jar of beer yet. I'm disappointed in myself. I don't care if another ruler's army was sighted. Get the work done. Are you out of... I don't know. Current work area still got plenty of wood. We're doing well, we're doing well. Drangle, I don't think so. There's not been a new patch in a while for Bannerlords, I don't think. It's just a random... We play random games on Wednesday. We take a break from Bannerlord and just play whatever we're feeling. And the toss-up was between Medieval Dynasties and Bannerlord, and we landed... Bannerlord, sorry, and we landed on Bannerlords this time round. You will lose hours of your time, Despinosa. I have spent a great deal of time on this. We've not even got to the point of fighting the other lords or fighting the bandits yet. We are merely just trying to produce enough food to survive. But I like playing it more as a trader anyway. I like just producing massive volumes of stuff to ship out to the world and make plenty of cash. Right, these are done.
Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
Why have we only got... Why haven't they set up a market store? Do you have food? Common goods store, what have you got? He's only got firewood.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the
Got 10 free store locations. It did have a new patch earlier this year. Is there a dwarf playthrough for Old Realms planned? Having trouble with them. A dwarf playthrough for Old Realms? We've not really planned one in. The next playthroughs that are going to be done is a Dawn playthrough for Realm of Thrones, because they've just had an update. They've now got the naval warfare stuff in, so I'm interested to see that. And also, we're going to be doing a vanilla playthrough of Unite the Empire, where we're not going to use any mods. We've had a few people request a playthrough where we don't use mods. So we'll do that. So that should be an interesting one. Nothing, Luke. Absolutely nothing. We're still broke. We still have no beer. We're starving just a little bit less than we were 20 minutes ago. We have firewood that we're now trading. Try and get some money. But nobody's buying it. I agree, Doughboy. The problem that we've got is if you look at our barley fertility, it is shockingly bad. Next doors is shockingly bad. Next doors and next doors is shockingly bad. The other side of the map is good. We tried restarting the map, and when we first started, we started here, and this was bad and this was good. So we restarted the game and started on this part of the map instead, and it's still bad. I think the game just wants to nerf your ability to make beer. So our only other option is to overproduce in so many other areas that we can afford to import the barley, effectively. Which the last time I did this, we had to... I had a unlimited... Ujima, what's it? Thingy Bob. I had unlimited iron. So I was able to produce weapons en masse. I just think we've got a salt mine there. Can we not make salted meats or something, or preserved meats? Is that not something we can do? Look at this, boys. This is our little kingdom. Right, hang on a minute. We've not named all the people, have we? Who's this? The husband? Doughboy, I've given you a family. Treat them well. Vespillo is working the storehouse. Mika is working the granary. Ooh, who else have we got? Espinosa, we're not giving you a family yet. Espinosa and Only Blade are flat sharing. What else we got? Leave it there for now. Yes, Manor Lords is unmodded. I didn't even know they did mods for Manor Lords. What would you mod? Oh boy, the trader's son. Hey, boys, we got some silver. First sale coming. Oh, bless you. Go on, my son. Enjoy that firewood. Best firewood in the village. That best firewood in the village. Come ye, come ye. We're going to have to buy some tools soon. How much are they? Fuck. That's expensive. Give me a cow, I'll give you butter. Right. Right. Think. What else can we produce? What have we got available to us? Salt. I don't even know what salt's used for. Do we just mine it and sell it as a raw resource, seeing as though we've got almost unlimited amounts? Let's put you guys on clearing this patch for us, so we can build with relative impunity. The requirements are not met. It used to tell you. Oh, it does tell you here. Church. I forgot to build a church. I am such a spanner. El Prey Place. It is yours. Enjoy. Wow. Sound of Vader like one of the old Japanese kung fu movies. I love those things. To this day, I still love those things. Kung Fu Hustle is still one of my favourite films of all time. And I will not be swayed on that. Is the church going there? Or should we put the church here? I think we should put the church there, and then we should put the pub opposite. Too steep to build. Oh, that's going to be farmland. We're just going to figure out what it is we can grow in this area, and it's just going to be farmland, because that is bothering me. Right, what about here, then? We'll just pop it here? Pop it here. We'll pop it here. Bosh. Who's being the priest? Well volunteered, Luke. Luke the priest. Also, Luke the town drunk. These things are not associated. A chaos church. Yeah, you go into the church and there's a pentagram on the wall. But, few things. Just some observations. A new family started moving in. Woohoo! Because they heard about the church. Boys, we are raking it in. We have got 46 gold. I have never been this rich in my entire life. We're buying beetroot. These plots eventually will overproduce and we'll be able to sell the excess from them. And I normally have 4 little setups like this with 4 orchards and 4 vegetable gardens. And they normally produce enough food and then excess that we can then sell. Yes, Doughboy, I am doing. What we're going to do first is chop down all the trees that are just in the way that we need to build over. And then once all they're done, we'll focus on a part of the... We'll probably pick 2 parts of the forest that we'll chop down. And then we'll... after it's been chopped down... we will move on to the second part of the forest and vice versa. Only Blade wants to be the blacksmith. You're in a small holding, brother. I don't know if I can make you a blacksmith. Right, that's that. What's our current... What have we got? We got shields, tools, firewood coming out of our ears. That's fine because we're selling that. Pelts. We don't really need pelts right now. Not as many as we have got anyway, so we can put some of those up for sale. Pelts. Export. And we want to keep, we say 70? 70 back for ourselves. They only sell for two silver. Somebody's having a larf. We need to get this salt mine up and running. That could be a little earner.
Vegetables so fresh, you'll swear they was picked this very morning.
That's the most sus looking church I've ever seen in my life. Inside. We're all friends. Right, let's have a quick look at this ground and see what it's actually for. Not good for emmer. Not good for flax. Not good for barley. Not good for rye either. Alright boys, we can grow a grand total of jack shit. Congratulations. We can cut through to this patch of rye here. Salt makes sausages and preserved food. Ooh, meat. That is... There's apparently a more ale mod. They saw me coming. Oh, in fact, if we deforest this area here, we can actually do a rye farm here. And then maybe another one over here. Double up on our rye. What could we turn rye into? Bread. That turns barley into malt. Oh, a tannery. Wait a second. Boys, we've got industry. We've got industry. I need to stop that trade.
These things do happen from time to time.
How much does... Yeah, significantly more. No trade. I'm keeping my pelts, and there's nothing you can do about it. I already sold a chunk. Damn it. The animals haven't replenished either. I made a mistake. Alright, what other production have we got? Charcoal. We can make charcoal. Tannery's done. Put one body in the tannery. New families moved in, that's good. Clay into roof tiles, iron into... Yeah, that's fine. Rubble stone into mortar, don't care. Barley into malt, okay. Hides into leather, okay. Wool into yarn, okay.
Come on.
Yeah, but what do we use rye flour for? Oh, rye bread. Alright. We can make a crap ton of bread. Got bread. We'll get the mine up and running first. The salt mine. The sausages, is that a perk? Who was it that said sausages? Somebody said sausages. Meech. Sausages. That used to be a perk. You used to have to get a town perk to get it. Hunting hound, boas and joiners, durability increase, blacksmith efficiency, regional wealth, stonemason station, improved armorers, efficient farming at elevation. We're going to need a mill for rye. Yeah, well, we need a farm for rye first, brother. Don't get ahead of yourself. We don't have a field yet. What's our supplies looking like? 21 months for food, 6 months for food. That's understandable. We do have 2 vegetable plots running now, though, so we should have a decent amount of veggies coming in. 24 beetroots, 45 small gain, that's fine. We don't have any fruits yet, but we do have 2 plots ready to become orchards when we need them. Are you making some good stuff? Where is your good stuff going? You've not made any good stuff yet. We have no hides. How do we make hide? Damn it! You're right, Mallory. Butcher shop.
We all know what that means.
I don't see a butcher shop.
This is heavier than it looks.
Oh, is it one of the things that the can turn this into? I don't know what that does. Apparently we're upgrading everybody. Oh, run out of planks. Somebody cut me some wood. His tool's about to break, but we've got some spares, that's fine. We've got 69 silver. Was it not goats to hides? Oh, do we need a little animal pen, do we? Crap, this is probably not really worth it then. I thought we could turn the pelts into hides. Can we do anything with the pelts? We've not got long before this attack pops off. We've got 20 defenders. We need more spears and more shields. We set. This is going to spend all of our money. Set the surplus at 1. Then what will happen is it'll buy 1. Oh, do we have to... We have to pay. I've already got the cash money for it at the moment. Also, I built these little houses with no back garden. So they can't actually produce anything. According to the wiki, pelts can also be turned into leather at the tannery. Doesn't say how, though. Well, that's a reserve. No, it doesn't really tell you how. Ah, here we go, look. Butcher's workshop. I see what you were saying, brother.
Gave the old ox a
Bakery, cobbler's workshop. Oh, cobbler's workshop. Production of shoes.
me and you nipple.
I think they're produced from leather, though. That's the problem. Right, where are these lumberjacks? And why have I still got trees over here? And we don't have a salt mine. Mining pit, here we go. The deposit's right there. Hooey. Not enough goods. Oh, I need 4 planks. Mr. Plankman? Hurry up. Chop those planks forsooth. We need the mine. We have idle people and salt together. Flog the salt, buy the spears, buy the shields. We at least survive the mercenary attack. Use the money to fund development. That's the plan. What the frick is Sawmill doing? Where are you? Apparently we're a medium village. Going home. What? Huh? Oh, is it because we've only got one, I think he needs an oxen to move the wood. And we only have the one. No, that's not what we need. That's not what we need. That's not what we need. That's what we need. We got one down here, so we put them back to back. There we go. You might be waiting for the oxen to become available to move the logs, but the oxen's not available, which is why it's slowed right down. So there's a manual somewhere as this wiki. What else use? There is a wiki that's got loads of information on it. I kind of like to raw dog games. I like to make my mistakes. If I look at a wiki, I will obsessively read it for the next week, mentally planning out the perfect town, and I won't play the game. I will just be sat there on the wiki with a notepad, writing out what is good. I have a notepad next to me because I was doing this exact thing with Bannerlord. I was going through what's the best nation to start with to get a character of a certain build, to get through the first 2 clan tiers as fast as possible. It's Azrai, by the way. So yeah, I don't tend to look at wikis. I'll get obsessed. I prefer to just do this and raw dog it. So at least then I'll learn from my mistakes. I did stop the homelessness and starvation, and not only did I do that, I also encouraged more families to move in and be part of our little community, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, there we go. We're getting planks now. So, I don't want to convert you to a small holding. What was I doing? Oh, we were building the mine. Idiot. Of course. What was I doing? Building the mine. Now pop it there. Road. We're on the road to nowhere. This is our time. Now, this is what I like to do with these ones, especially once you start getting a lot of people. You put storehouse right next door. And then you set the storehouse. I don't know if we can do it while it's still under construction. We can't. Once it's built, we set the storehouse only to hold salt and nothing else. And that way, the miners don't have to go all the way over here to the storehouse to store the salt. They just let you go just to here, to here, to here, to here. And then the traders will come down here and fetch the salt as and when they need it. If that makes sense. Do you still get first free weapons for the first raid? Yes, we've got 20 militia, so in theory... we do need that because we're going to abuse the hell out of it. And then we could do with a butcher's shop, but to get a butcher's shop, we are going to have to build a one-family dwelling with a back garden. Which is fine. We can do that. How long? 137 days until the attack. We've got time, boys. We've got time. We got time. We are being distracted from beer making, though.
This is heavier than it looks.
Wine was more common in medieval times, I believe. Beer took a whole different process. It's right. You dig in that mine, boy. See how fast that storage fills up. 11, 12. But then once this is done, they only have to... Is he already moving some salt? Who are you? No, that's empty. He was moving supplies. Right, this has been built. Turn it into... What's too low level? The requirements are not met. Church access, water access should be fine. Fuel should be fine. Meats, fishes, and forage goods. They should all be... All those requirements should be met, but there's not a family there right now. When a family moves in, we should be fine. Yep, there you go. Family moved in. Upgrade that. Mine's doing fine. Set the trade. Nope. Where's salt? Oh, there's salt. Is that a minor or that's a major trade. You scumbag. It's going to cost me 50 silver just to be able to sell it. Although it sells for a pretty penny. That might be worth it, actually. Put our reserves at nothing for now, just so we can get some... Then we go to advanced, and we clear everything off. And then put salt back. Where is salt? Rough stone, hides, salt. There we go. So this warehouse will now only do salt. And then we get to this storehouse. And then we take off salt. Otherwise, you'll have this guy coming over to here to fetch salt, putting it in here, and then he will come over here to fetch salt and bringing it back again. It's all fun and games. Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock because they ran out of beer. Mead actually was fairly expensive and tricky to make since it's made from honey. It's not as easy to get in large quantities as grain or grapes. Indeed. How much do sausages sell for? $17. Beastly. But then I'm selling the salt for 15. If I sold the meat on its own, what would I get? 12. It'd actually be... How dumb is that? It's actually more cost effective to sell the game meat and the salt separately than it is to turn them into sausage and then sell the sausage. Unless you get more sausages... One pork. I need pigs. I've got no pigs. I think that was a waste of effort. Sell the salt. How are we looking? We're looking okay. We'll survive the winter. Although we've just got under 3 months before the bandits make an appearance. Going to cost us 20 silver to open up a trade route just to get the spears. Probably another 20 to get these sword shields. And that's going to cost us probably 10 or 20 each. So we need production to kind of increase. 39 small game, 66 beetroots. So 8 months worth of food. We can probably afford to sell a bit of that, to be fair. Small game. Export. Keep a reserve of 25. Beetroots. Export. Ooh. Keep a reserve of 25. 277. I think we just sold all our salt. Ah! We're in the money, boys! Right. Pay 40 to open that up. Give me spears. Minimum of 1 import. That's fine. Shields, import. It's going to cost us 90 to open that up. That's fine. In fact, I shouldn't have spent that. I'm pretty sure I can make a guy to do shields. For less than that. That was probably silly. Oh. Well, we're low on... We're low on... What are you boys playing at? We don't have a person to put in there, okay. Nobody wasted the tannery. Looks to be you, bro. We need 8 logs. Oh, we left the sawmill on. I say we, I mean me. 186 planks. That was a mistake. That's on me. This will be the production quarter. Ugh. How many tools have we got spare? 2. We don't have enough tools either.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Yeah, Donald, I could have made shields myself. I think one of these houses I can probably turn it straight into a... yeah, just joiner's workshop.
Bring this here, move that there.
And then you can make shields. But at least now we've actually got a trade route established, so we can make shields and sell them ourselves. So if I did that, he's now a joiner. Okay. Get this guy off of here for now. More families moving in, that's good. Shields, we need planks for shields, that's fine. And then the trade. We're just going to take shields off, because we don't want to spend money on those when we can make them ourselves. But then once we've got a stockpile, we can... once we've got a stockpile of shields, we can start selling them. How are you guys doing? Fine. How much? Got 35 salt in there. Got 171 salt in there. When that sells, we'll get some fat chunks of cash. Can I do orchards yet? I can. That's too much money. Until the militia's sorted out, we kind of need to hold fire on spending too much money. We need at least one full unit of militia before we go a bit nuts. But we're balling now. Right, hang on. Yeah, your work area is still limited. Move them. You know what, start clearing off this farmland over here. Where is that farmland? Right there next to those trees, okay. So that's the next thing that we probably want to focus on, is getting a farm set up. Cool, so we've already got 5 new guys. And we've got... Oh, we've got 1 day. Well, we'll have to fight with the 25 we've got. And hope that we survive. Uh-oh. An enemy unit has been spotted. Where? How are the berries depleted? We've not even been down there. Oh, I wonder if it's winter times they're all dying off. That could be the reason. It says enemies sighted, but it doesn't say where. So where are we rallying them? So we rally them at the road. Pit road. I'm not seeing these bandits. We just got 250 smackaroonies for that salt pile that we had. Where am I seeing these bandits? Have I mustered my men for nothing? I think I have. There's every chance that they have... But they have, the bandits have mustered in enemy territory and the enemy's taking care of them for us. Whatever's, Trevor's. All that prep for nothing. Where? Over there. Apparently they're coming from this side. Oh, damn it. Right, how do we do this?
Shield wall. Men. My liege.
Dun 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 dun.
My lord. Stay still. Push forward.
Who's winning? Oh, crap. We're outnumbered, boys. We lost 2. They've lost 10, 11. We've lost 3. Oh, crap. Well, we won. But we lost a lot of dudes. I wonder if we can see who's dead. No. We lost 8 dudes. Yeah, I was hoping they that second group was going to wander off somewhere and we could pick them apart separately, but unfortunately they charged us straight on. If it was just that first group, we would have chewed them through. Would the mercenaries have got here on time? If it was closer to the village, we'd have to build a grave for them. But it is what it is. Nope, Luke's still alive. Only Blade, you might have died. You were living here, weren't you? In morning. Yeah, sorry, brother. You is dead, innit? This pillow's dead as well, I think. Mika's still alive. Oops. You fought valiantly to the bitter end. We need a body in there. I suppose the good news is our food budget's come down quite a bit. Oh no, Only Blade, you're alive, look. You're there, you're hunting. It must have just been Vespillo that died. I can't find him. That's Mika, Ursel. Doughboy, you're still alive. What, Trader. Fritz and Sigmund. Luke's still alive. Yeah, sorry, brother. I think it's just Vespillo. Has he gone? Is Vespillo still in stream or is he gone? How did all of you survive? We lost 8. So it wasn't like we lost an insignificant number. We lost a lot. Oh dear. I blame Only Blade. The only reasonable outcome, I think. Right, we are thriving. Enemy unit's been spotted. That's on the other side of the map. I don't care. What do? How did the priest survive? Plot armor. Can we upgrade any of these houses? No, I don't want to upgrade. I want to upgrade. I want extra space. We need. Right, this is not. That's not usable land, is it? We can't actually build on that. Right, is this land any good for anything beyond building on? Got some water. Not really. Right, we can build a couple of farmsteads over here. Build a road. Build a road. You stinky toad. Build a road. Shabosh. Shaboosh. Shabish. Shaboozy. One of them. And then we go, as your father. Build. And then we go, as your granddad. Build. Awesome. Odds well. Douchefult. Time to make more villages the old-fashioned way. Exactly. Everybody, it's spring. Get to boinking. More children for the meat grinder. Right, we should have a surplus of tools now. Current surplus is 1. So, no, we don't have a surplus of tools. Oh, our shield boy. We've not actually got him making anything at the minute, have we? Production focus, shields, 5. How many shields do we currently have? 5. So he's done his bit. Produced more than 5. It was like 30. Why not? Why not? We'll start. No, we won't do anything with that yet. What we'll do is once we've got a full militia unit, we'll then move on to giving the shields to externals. Look at my words out then. I was like, right, they should be hunting there. Right, we put apples over there, didn't we? So what we're putting over here? Want an orchard. We need more families. We've got space for 2 more families, but we need more. We've got more families coming in. Are you kidding me? I've got to go and bury those guys. Our guys would have already been brought and buried. In the church, innit? Oh, wait, can I see the... Oh, wait. I thought I saw a magnifying glass then to sort of look at... Oh, I can't see who's died. We're going to have to build a corpse pit. Get rid of those dead bodies, otherwise that warning message is not going to come back. And bad boys had to take a dog out and the winter has definitely hit in Melbourne. 8 degrees this time last week. 27. Look like a dram wrap. Bless you, mate. The weather's turned here as well in the UK. It was absolutely gorgeous for most of the week. And now it's abysmal. Right, we're already growing apples in the other one. So let's do quinces. 2 years, 4 years, 3 years. I don't want pears. Oh, we needed a cobbler as well, didn't we? We need a cobbler for clothing. Oh, we wanted to do the farm. But the lumberjacks are, for some reason, not being very quick with the farm. More oxen. Oh, yeah. Good idea. So let's look at... We need a farmhouse. We don't want to build it where there's fertility, so we'll build it on the edge of here. Here, look. El Farmo Household. Then we'll build a field. The covers. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow, that actually conjoins. Dang it. We'll just go for this for now.
Just give me a hammer and not move.
I think I might build an oxen for the farm. Or do we do that in the farm? I can't remember.
Bring this here, move that there.
Yeah, we can do that. Stop it! There we go. But we need families on the farm. Put 3 on there for now. I'm not sure how many families it would take to do that field, to be fair. And we still need more families because we're going to need a mill as well. From you... Cobbler. Plot level too low. We don't have any iron. We can make bows out of planks. Storage full, storehouse. Uh-oh. No. Oh. Alright, we got more salt than we can shake a stick at, so let's take a guy out of the salt for a sec. Pop him in here. Need more big wool dudes. This building requires maintenance. Which one? We're out of tools. There's not a lot I can do about that. We're going to have a few problems with that, though, because there's a few places that were built around the same time. Ooh. No, don't need any of that jazz. All that. Gotta wait 9 days for another oxen. Why aren't you guys out in the field? Our vegetable stocks are not going to support a population this big. We need something else coming in, so this bread will be a massive help if they can actually get this. This field's not going to produce anything this year. Yes, Doughboy, I am. I want to get a rye field up first so we can get a good bread supply coming in. Once we've got that, we'll start looking at potentially this area down here that's too hilly to be used for anything else. We'll probably use this for livestock. Right, no. Again. It's not in my region, I don't care. I've got 2 oxen waiting. Field that's empty. Right, I've got 9 sets of tools now, so the tool situation's been resolved. Look at him go! Meow! You do have 2 oxen though, so where's the other one? Generic storage, 820 out of 50. That'll do it. Yeah, we're going to drop the guy from the salt mine for now until we've burned down some of that requirement. There are 4 people assigned to this farm. What are you doing? A whole bunch of them are waiting. My brother in Christ, why is it taking you so long? Am I tripping, or would it have been faster just to let the 4 families do it? Yeah, Doughboy, the bandit camp is at the other side of the map, though, brother. Put a well next to the farmhouse. I don't really see why not. Got one right there. Yeah, the pathing's all over the place. He's doing one line at the top, then one line at the bottom. Look, off he goes again. I'm sorry, but that is definitely faster.
Come along, lad.
I thought that was somebody that just died in the field then. What is that? I don't know. Come on, guys, it's October. Should be sowed by now. There we go. Give it that little bit of razzle dazzle. Right, we're on 496 gold. We need more houses, and we need to start looking at livestock. But what do we go for? Do we go for sheep for the wool, or do we go for...
We all know what that means.
Yeah, the seeds are in, mate. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, that is. Sowing's been done. Now growing. In preparation for what comes next, we do need to build a storehouse, for one.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old.
And...
He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
why is the mill not connecting to the road? Oh, I don't have enough goods. What am I short on? Planks. Mr. Plankman. Sheep for the lols. Not what I meant to click on. That's what I meant to click on. I don't think we need an overly large. Pasture space 15. What is it? 30? 30 sheep? 30 sheep should be plenty, shouldn't it? Make it wonky. Make it wonky.
Firewood, firewood.
And then we can build a couple of... In fact, let's build a road off. No. That would be a bit weird. Build a road off here. It's not going to let me build houses, is it? I was going to build houses here. It's not going to let me. So...
We all know what that means.
where can we build houses? where people are not going to have to walk a gazillion miles to get from A to B. I think we do a cut through here. That makes sense to me. And can we build in this bit? Can we build in this bit? Please, sir. May I have a house, sir? We can. Top job. Increase the population. More workers are required. We need to turn these to veggie plots. In fact, we'll turn one into an orchard and one into veggie plots. You can be a veggie plot. You could be an orchard. You are growing. Storehouse. Advance. Take everything off. The only thing that should be here is... not wax. No, they're crafting materials. I built the wrong frickin' thing. Yeah, I did. The granary I meant to build. Where is my pointer? Damn it, I'll have to wait until they've moved that stuff. Oh. Oh, don't I need to build a animal trader? Yeah, I thought so. Lots of construction to be done for the 2 dudes that are currently doing construction. Bless them. We don't have enough families to fill this yet, but once these start getting occupied, we will have. 3 months? What are we desperate for? Food. Yeah, we are. Food is a problem. But one that between this, turning one of these into a butcher's shop. Only have 30 shields in stock. Right, we don't need as many of you guys in there while that's doing the thing. I'm going to steal one of you to go in the lifestyle, and then we'll trade in. And I want... import. Thanks. Right, let's get that granary built. Not enough goods. Oh, I need stone. Ooh. Oh, quarry. No? Where's the bandit camp? Over yonder. Not interested. Have we got a full militia yet? We have, yeah. Okay. We're doing well. We're doing well. Not a single drop of beer has been produced yet, but we're doing well. Not enough construction materials. What are you missing? Logs. That's because I took the lumberjack off to do something else. Because he had 52 logs. And we weren't using them. Ooh! We've got 2 sheeps. Where? Where's the fluffies? Might be being moved. What you got? A shield. Go on, lass. You go give him some. Her husband's about to take a kick in. Food should pick up. I don't think we need 2 hunters here anymore. Where's the tent? I'm pretty sure I saw when we changed one of these into the butcher, they can churn pork and they can turn sheep into mutton, yeah. Enables the production of mutton and hides from surplus livestock. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on.
Gave the old ox a handful-a-month-old grack. He spat it in my face and tried to guard me.
Still got 971 salt there, 151 there. I want to see the fluffers. We ain't seen... Oh, there's the fluffer! He's there, look! How you getting in? I'm just gonna face through the wall, bro. What do you mean? We have a fluffer. Little dude. Oh, oh, we got another fluffer.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
How's this field doing? Oh, crud, I forgot to put something in here. Them, I guess. Cabbage? Cabbage. And carrots. El calote. I know, man, I want a whole field of them, though. I don't just want 2. Can I name them? Can I name them? Oh, hell yeah. Why'd it close on me? Oh, because I'm pressing a hotkey. Ella? Sounds like a female. Love it. Can phase but not back out. That's some high-tech medieval fencing. This is it, mate. They knew it. They knew it. They did that thatch in such a way that it was one way. You can walk in, but you can't walk out. I think we've got a nice little village going on here, guys. We've got a rye field. Oh, we need stone. Construction complete on the stone quarry, right. Yeah, give me a couple of broskies on that. We need that to build the granary next to this. And then, where did we put the windmill? Or did we not put a windmill? Did we not do a mill? I thought we did a mill. Am I tripping? Oh, we didn't have enough planks, did we? And then I put a guy in the plank thing, and now we've got 200 planks. My bad. But now we've got no logs, because the guy used all the logs to make planks. It's okay. There's no need to cry. Has everybody got a family? Everybody that's still alive, at least. No hate this below. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to... Yeah, pop that in the menu for a second, otherwise it's going to scan across them. Yeah, Desperado's got a family, Doughboy's got a family. Hmm.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
The wife. Damn. The wife. Yeah, you've got that, that's fine. Look at that, boys. A beautiful sight. Salt supplies are fine. Wait. Have they just added an extra step in? So that gets rubble stone, but what do I actually need to build a granary? Then rubble stone, okay. How many have we got? 2. Can you guys just, like, work a little bit faster? Is that possible? You just, like, pull your finger out and do something? That'd be wonderful. Ooh. Aha. It's all fun and games till someone builds a pub. Obstructed.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
They use the materials from over there, which means I should be able to build there again, yes? The malt house?
Find finer wares.
They do not like the malt house. Put it next door then. If you guys could buy me some... Of course it's a major trade. Why wouldn't it be a major trade? Import, and I would like to keep a... 10. Surplus of 10. It's beautiful. It brings tears to my eye. We got a tavern. We got a tavern. Workers that will live extra circumstances at the beginning of the place, but they assess they may help release by. Ooh. More families. Welcome, welcome. I didn't click on that. Go away. You need stone for the church upgrade anyway. I do. More house is done. We don't actually have any barley yet because the trade guys are being a bit slow. Oh, the trees are growing, boys. The trees are growing. We got some fruit, baby. The other one was on the other side. That's... I completely forgot to put something in it. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'll have to buy the tiles though, because I'm not setting up a mine all the way over here just to drag it back. I'll just purchase them. Brown as well. I can't believe I forgot to put the apple trees in that orchard. I feel like such an idiot. We got clouds, boys! Yeah, we do have a clay deposit. It's over here. Over yonder. At this point, we'll get cider before beer. I don't think you can actually make cider, which is weird. You'd think that would be one of the things. Alcohol out of fruit. Which should be something that's everywhere. My crop's going to be ready way before autumn. It's like 70% done already. Got the veggies on the go. Veggies on the go, veggies on the go. Apple trees that'll be with us in 4 years. Food is running out. Which is not good. We're down to 2 months. We can't over hunt the animals. The sheep, we don't even have enough right now. Do we have any barley in yet? We go to the granary, wouldn't it? Oh, we do. We have 10 bags of barley in. Nice. Requires refueling. So fuel it. God damn it. Fuel the damn thing. I've got 3 spears. What's our militia looking like? Ooh, strong. 46 dudes. Once you've got... Well, I don't know what it is like in this one. But in the previous update, once you had 2 groups of spear militia and 2 groups of archers, you were pretty much set. There wasn't much that could threaten you at that point. The trees need to come ripe. Our vegetable supply is low as well. Yeah, it's the meat supply that's dwindling. That was never going to, like, keep us going. We probably should have started the animals a lot earlier. We have to follow your ride next season as the year looks good. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. That's what's worrying me, because it'll probably save us from starvation this time around. But then because of my mistake in not putting the apples when I should have put the apples, I don't think they're going to be ready in time. These guys aren't going to be ready in time. Stockpile of sheep is increasing though. We got 16 now. One dude on there, 3 dudes on there. What we're looking like for logs, 32, that's fine. We're not continuously making planks. No, we're not. That's good. Can you make charcoal burners to make the fuel more efficient? You can, yes. It might be something we need to do actually. It makes sense for it to be next to the mines, I suppose. Oh, the sheep farm's got no staff. My bad. Yep, we're getting wool. Where's the... Just trying to... Yeah. Works wool into yarn. On the end there. What have I currently got? We've got plenty of salt left to sell. I think at this point we take off any food sales. No trade on that. No trade on that. Just until our food situation improves. Can we build the granary now? We can. And we also need to build the mill. And then we need to turn one of these boys into a baker. Can't, because the plot level's too low. Requirements aren't met for a plot level increase. This could be a problem. We're going to have all the kit to make... What are you missing? Animal produce or fruits? Garments. Well, I'm working on the garments. We've got the sheep working on the garments. Got a body in there. Take a body out of there. You're making... yarn? And you can actually be Taylor. And that solves one of those problems. That's going to solve garments. Foraged vegetables and grains, that'll be solved. Oh, cheers, Sam. Welcome to the order. Second field, Mallory. The second field, the only place we've got that's available to make a second field would be over here. So, yes, but we don't have the population for it at the moment. And we don't have any families. Right, what have you got? One person? What have you got? One person. We need... Yeah, I know it's some spare bodies somewhere. Crud. In 9 days, we're going to have to harvest this field, and we haven't got enough bodies to do it. Take a body out of there. Livestock trading. How many we got? 24 out of 35. Well, you can come out of there temporarily. Oh, I left some people in there as well. That was stupid. Eight days left. Gonna tell you, have any builders available? Yes. I made a mistake. I forgot that when you turn a house into a crafting house, it takes that family out of the circulation of workers. That's okay. Fixed. Linen. Oh, it's going to be yarn, isn't it? Clothes. Leave it at 5. Keep them doing that. And this rye is going to be worth jack if we don't get a baker soon. I don't mind if the boys have to walk for bread and beer. Yeah, true. I'm thinking of putting a road through here. Putting another farmhouse on the end. We just don't have the population at the moment. So we need more houses, but the problem is to build more houses, that's more food. We don't have the food to feed the guys we've already got. I think if you hold the key down, it shows you how many families you have living in each house and how many families are working in each... Yes, it's tab. If you hold tab down, it tells you. In fact, giving me an idea there, Doughboy. We do build this shebang. And then we should still be close enough to the market stalls where we can build houses. No. I want extension slots, and I can't remember how you... Yeah, that's it. Forgot how you do that. So you can either build literally 7 houses really cramped side by side, or you can build 4 houses with an extra... Because that's extra family, so you can move 2 families into it. If you did it this way, put the whole length of the field... and did it like that, but then that's going to give us maximum sort of density of population. Which is what I should have done here and everywhere else that I've built houses. Don't forget water as well. Let's see what you did there. 26. You've got nothing useful. You're making stuff. Should see clothing start popping up. No, but there's wool popping up. Don't want wool popping up. Food situation is kind of resolved. What's your situation? I need a brewer now. You, good sir, can you brew beer? You can. That's going to remove another family out, but that's okay. And we'll save this guy to become the baker. Meats and fishes. Are we out of meat? No. We probably could do with setting up a butcher, though. Get some mutton on the go. Harvesting the field, that's good. Again. Put the rye in. Don't want wheat bread. Where's the rye bread? Rye bread, we'll put that back in. Okay. Yeah, put that on fallow. What's this? Public order. Lack of administrative buildings. Eh? Right, brewery's on. Yep, I'm aware I've been playing for 2 hours and 40 minutes and I still haven't turned it off yet, but yes, Stowboy. Stream has gone on longer than anticipated. But I'm determined to at least have the first cup of beer in the tavern before we call it a day. I cannot rightly call myself the mayor of Beer Town if it doesn't have any beer in it. Sacrilegious. Now, in theory, this is a mistake. Because if I'd have put this farmhouse here on the corner and done another field here, it could have done both fields. In fact, I think it still can. What are they doing? Ooh. Ooh. We get another field started, like here. How do we make it smaller so it's easier to do? No? We're missing out most of the green area. That's stupid. That. Nope. That. Bosh. That one. Right. Oh, they got all the threshing to do as well. That's a problem. Oh no, you can have the rye bread, but don't take rye grain. Or rye flour. Thank you. Build a second, then dismantle the first. Build a third field to use the land. I don't get what you mean, brother. Oh, we got our first quinces and pears. That's good. So our pear trees are paying out. I think this is our quinces over here. Yeah, they're the quinces. They're the pears. The apples are still growing. The sheep. We have now excess livestock. That's good. Get this butcher on the go so we can get some mutton. We have yarn being manufactured. Do we have any clothes going in yet? No. What's the tailor doing? She's making yarn, isn't she? Yes. Where's the yarn going? In here. They have 2 yarn. Why are they not making clothing? They are making clothing. So do we have a level 3 settlement yet? No, we don't. No beverages. Garments. There is garments. I think it's too far from the market. Pantry's got an out in it. Got 93 rye grain in there. Pantry's got nothing in it because nobody's working there. So let's put somebody there. Those guys are all busy getting that field sorted, which is fine. Happy for that to go ahead. Now we've reduced the hunters down to 1 hunter. That's starting to replenish itself. Right, the trading post is going to continue to buy tools and stuff, that's fine, but it should have stopped buying. Where did all my sheep go? Has Bro killed all my sheep? Bro killed all my sheep. Now, if you look, there's in our food stockpile, we now have 38 pieces of mutton, which we didn't have before. There's a sheep there, there's a sheep there. He's been herding the sheep to the butchery to get processed. I think we've saved some fluffies, because there's at least 2 that are now going to go back. Ten, 9. What? Where are all my sheep going? 8. I don't understand where my sheep are going. Unless because 5? Three? What? What is happening to my sheep? The livestock trader's not even... They never got this field done in time. I don't understand. 52 mutton. He killed them all. The butcher took them all. We were on 38 mutton, he's gone to 52 mutton. He's killed all the sheep. But I got a reserve limit of 30. Is that a bug? Because the reserve limit was in place. Meech, I think you're 100% right, mate. We have no sheep left. Oh, we have 3 sheep left. I am heartbroken. All my fluffies. Oh crap, I forgot to activate the mill. What does he need? Animal produce. Well, bro, we got a lot of mutton. We've just been discussing that. And beverage. Why is the brewer not brewing beer? Might be in the granary, wouldn't it? He is. There's 11 beers.
Gave the old ox a handful of months old grass. He spat it in my face and tried to carve me a new nipple.
We need this to get up to level 3, so then we can... Ugh. We can make a baker. And then our food situation's kind of resolved. Did I still get the wool from the sheep? There's 2 wool in there. There's 32 wool in there. So we're going to run low on garments as well, because the sheep are now all dead. But the animal trader is also set to... recruit more sheep. So he's just going to spend more money now getting sheep until we get back to 30. It costs us 30 silver a piece. We have a lamb. Oh, we have a lamb. Where's the lamb? Oh, one of these is a lamb. We've got 3 sheep and a lamb. Sheep, 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 lamb. Three months, 7 months are full. Ooh, lamb with beer is nice, but only if it's excess lamb that we don't need. Come on, you summer. You still got beer? There's 11 beers in there. Do we need to have the tavern on? How do you not have meat? We've got mutton coming out of our eyeballs. Are you just dumb? Hmm. We have beer. We have a tavern. The ale is flowing. Come on, dude. Freaking bandits. They stole... They didn't even steal the beer. They stole the stuff that we make the beer out of. Idiots. In fact, while it's winter time and this field's freaking screwed anyway. Get rid of it. And while that's fallow, we might as well get rid of that as well. I can't physically move the farmhouse. All we can do is demolish it and move it. Demolish it and build it somewhere else. So we'll demolish the farmhouse. Rebuild the farmhouse. Here, where there's no fertility. That's been stripped of its fertility because we took it, basically. But that's fine. We can fix that. Field-wise. Do you think we should do smaller fields? Oh. One of the granny workers is sick. Lovely. Right, there are fruits available in the granary. No, there aren't. What do you mean they would turn off at least one of the families in the granary from working on the market? How do I do that? Oh boy! How do I do it? How do I do the thing? Right, I need to sort these fields out. We should go for smaller fields. If I do this... And I can do fields on this side as well. Now the question is, if I give them an oxen, are they going to use it, or are they just going to do what the other guy did and waste time? Well, 5 of them were sat inside with their thumbs up their butts. The other guy was outside with the ox. Right, all of these need to be on fallow. Fallow, 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 that's fine. And I put this one on rye, this one on rye, this one on fallow, and this one on fallow. I'll rotate them out, and I'll do the same thing here. So when we do put 2 on, we'll put 2 on and 2 off. And then we'll rotate them. And obviously we've got the farmhouse being built there. And hopefully that should give us a steady supply of stuff. But it's all going to mean nothing if we can't... Ooh, well that's level 1. This guy's not going to accept beverages. Oh, this is the family that's sick. Is that why they're not picking stuff up? Because they're not doing anything? Of course it's the person that I need to be actually active that's not active. Idiots.
Summer's coming soon.
And once that's up, I need the maximum number of people in there. So I'm going to rob a person out of there. Where else can I rob somebody from? Oh, okay. We need to shrink the marketplace. I'm hoping we get some apples this year, because we need them. Maybe. Go back down to 3 sheep. Where did the sheep go? The sheep situation is troubling me. I'll take these people out, because they're obviously not going to be working on the sheep.
Summer's coming
Yeah.
soon.
The butcher shouldn't be killing anybody, because he's on a... The reserve set at 30 sheep. So he shouldn't be doing anything with the sheep. The lamb's gone. Oh, crap. He did take the lamb. You are right, Sam. Absolutely spot on. Normally, by this point, I've got 4 of these little things here with the orchards and the vegetable patches. I normally have 4 of those set up practically from the start of the game, but this time around in the new patch, you've got to pay for them, which you didn't have to before. Well, you did, but it was menial. It was like 2 or 3 silver. It wasn't anything bad. Spread the markets around. We could build... Actually, we haven't got any residential properties down here. There's these, obviously, but we could move the market into this little gap here, and that shouldn't really impact anything. Where's the market? Here. And then we can actually... Do we demolish? Yeah, let's demolish. Poor sheep, yeah. After all the trauma that they've endured, they then had their child taken from them and dealt with. We're still producing beer. We are. How are you guys getting on with the fields? Not too bad. With Big Bad Wolf. I think over-enthusiastic knobhead better covers it. If it was a comedy sketch, it'd be like, oh, do you know those sheep? And as you walk into the butcher shop, they're all just strewn on the floor in pieces, already packaged up and ready to go to market. Joiner, tailor, brewer. What were you going to be? Again, he's got animal produce and beverages as his things that he's missing. What, where? Oh. People will be around to pick those up shortly. What is it? Sheepy Todd. I like that. You guys want to get a move on? Oi. It's planting to be done. Not planting yet, actually. Getting the fields ready. And then to your idea, Doughboy, we'll only have 2 of these fields active at one time, and then the other will be fallowing, and then we'll just rotate them around. Yeah, the butcher would also be stood there in a brand new, like, sheepskin coat. Cruella de Vil style. Night, Luke. In fact, Luke, you've kind of put a good endpoint on the stream here, mate, because I need to go to bed too. So we will leave it here for today. We do have beer flowing into the town. However, we have a food problem, which we need to resolve. We have a garment problem that we need to resolve. We have a decent-sized militia, almost 60 men. There's definitely some improvements that need to be made. But I think we'll leave it there for tonight. I think we come back to this another day, probably on another Wednesday, when we've got a free stream and we're doing something random. And we'll continue our mission to make Beer Town the biggest exporter of ale. But what we'll have to do is probably once our militia's big enough, is we'll have to come over here and conquer this, because this is where the good land is for making beer. So we'll have to have 2 settlements. But thanks for chilling with me tonight, guys. I appreciate it as always. It's been an absolute blast and a pleasure. And I've learned a lot about Manlords and the changes that have happened since I last played it. And I'll be honest with you, I agree with most of them. Most of them actually do make the game more interesting. But good night. Bless. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, or whatever comes next for you. And with that, I shall say goodbye.